This video I'm going to go over how to graph an inverse function, provided that we already know what the actual function looks like. So the basic process is to just mirror the function over the line y equals x. So that means any x input will be your inverse input for y, and every y input will be the inverse input for x. So in this part here, this is our original function we're looking at here. This y equals f of x. We're looking at some sort of increasing function. And in order to graph that, we're going to mirror it over the line y equals x. So that dotted line there is the line for y equals x. And you notice we've taken a point here in the original graph AB and mapped it to BA. And that's what we're going to do for each individual point. So another example we have on the right, the actual function f of x is x, or root x plus 2. Finding the inverse of that function turns out to be x squared minus 2. When we did a similar one like that, we did x squared minus 4. So graphing this over mirrored around the line y equals x will give us this graph here. So our first point is 0 and -2, and that will be transposed onto -2, 0, and so forth. So let's try to do one of the homework problems here. All right, it says for the following exercise, use the graph of f to sketch the graph of its inverse function. So f is this blue line on the left that goes from -infinity to 0. It looks like it kind of breaks down to 0. So we're going to start off, again, remember that our y equals x is just a line that bisects quadrant 1 and quadrant 3. So in order to graph that, we're going to be at 0, 0. That'll work. And it looks like we're at the points -1, 1. So we're going to go to the point 1, -1. Looks like we're at the point -3 and 2, or just about, maybe a little below it. So we're going to go to 3 and -2. So something like this. So we're going to look something like this. Again, that's not a perfect graph of it. This is actually going to be increasing more, that sort of thing. But it looks like it's some sort of cube root, or the entire thing. So it looks like the left might be the negative square root of something or the negative cube root of something. Not quite sure. But this is what our inverse should look like. So this is